Rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
G.O.A.T set to kick off.
G.O.A.T now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
From the 27, Goff into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
By the Giants.
They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them.
And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Giants.
Now Jones on first down. Going to go to Clement here out of the backfield. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
1st and goal, New York.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
Giants 10, Washington nothing.
Jones from the gun, he'll throw. Flushed out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
That grounding call could very well doom this drive. We'll see. They'll try again here, 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw again. Strong coverage by Washington, and now 4th down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Now, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
Washington.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Back to the air. Goff on 2nd down. Steps away to his left. Now this is taken in. It's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
3-yard line.
That one caught out wide by Julio. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That catch good for only a couple.
A gain of 2.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And yet again, Goff is intercepted.
Picked off down at the 2. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half. And you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here. But he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's back.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Jones, he's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line.
And it's 3rd.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. Here's Jones, throwing on first down. Flush to his right. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
That's the rookie from LSU, Grant Delpit.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll get it down inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. Brought down. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 13-yard line. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this Giants defense getting off the ball quickly. They stop him behind the line again.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Credit the Giants defense that time in pass coverage. 4th down.
A 33-yard attempt.
And Hopkins' kick is good. And they will indeed get on the board here, but still trailing. It's now 13-3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Back to throw. Jones. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Gary and Conley. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead down to 3 at 13-10. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. From the gun, Jones. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
17 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Oh, Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked by Kendall Fuller. Then he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
45-yard line.
He's checking. Hold on. Check. Hey, we got Mike 50, huh? Hey, I'm coming.
After the interception, here's Goff. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he'll find McLaurin this time as that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
7-yard line.
Goff on first down. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
7 yards to pick up there.
At the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
From the gun, here's Goff. Forced out to his left. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
2nd and 10, Goff again.
They'll get this to Antonio Gibson, complete.
Now Washington going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Come on. 50's the mark. 50's the mark. All day, every day, any day.
3rd and long. It's Goff. It's nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
By the Jets.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. The final shot before break. Jones. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay.
And the Washington pressure gets to him, and he will go down.
That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right.
Again, it's Calais.
And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down.
He was taken down.
Gain of 4.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. 1st down, Giants.
They'll run with a former Badger. It's Corey Clement. He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
On the pickup.
But one thing we certainly know, Alabama churns out first-round picks, and there's another nice play there by one of them, Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle.
They'll stay on the ground with Clement. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup, and it's third down.
Looking to throw. Jones. And that will be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to gather the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. They'll try and throw for it here. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it.
And Washington will take control of the football in great field position.
On first down, it's Gibson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 2nd and 12, Goff. Buying time. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. Third down just got a lot tougher. That will officially go as a loss of 7. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And now the punter, Tressway, as he sends this one away. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold
But he
up.
trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Well, we'll see what his offense can do. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
First down.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The completion, but they go. In the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Jones. Wide open receiver, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Again, he'll drop the throw.
They'll set up the screen to Calais.
A good 1st down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
To Raymond Calais. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
13. Washington 10.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jones got a man open. It's Ross. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Down, New York.
Jones now on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Throwing again. Jones. Eluding the pressure right. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Now Jones on 3rd down. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in, going option right. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a giant TD. Raymond Calais, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to add on to their lead. Extra point try good by G.O.A.T. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. G.O.A.T. now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
And 5. At the 30-yard line.
And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
5.
Washington on 3rd down.
Not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's G.O.A.T. And the throw there going to be incomplete. I want to go back to something you said in the 1st quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
On 4th down, Goff. It's caught. Jones.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
At the 48-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Goff. Flushed out right. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A gain of 37.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
From the red zone now, Goff. This is brought in by Gibson. And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
At the 15-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Goff. He's got it. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To the air again, Goff. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Julio Jones once again the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Well, I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion, but this time the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Now a 2nd down throw for the complete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but now it's 3rd and goal.
I'll tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. Now Goff on 3rd and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
Dustin Hopkins for the Washington field goal. A 19-yard attempt.
Hopkins' kick is good. And that will tighten this one up a bit. Now a one-score game at 20-13. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there.
And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. John Ross, 76 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead. And the lead is up to 14.
Is good. Makes the score Giants 27, Washington 13. Graham Gano set to
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them, settling. They probably should have gotten in the end zone.
Yeah, not out-and-out joy, right? Because that's what you get when you put the ball in the end zone. But there are benefits to that type of...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
Jones on first down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Coverage that time by Bobby McCain.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Here's Jones. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Being chased out left. Airs it out toward the corner of the end zone.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
To throw on 3rd down, Jones. Got a man, it's Ross, complete.
Jones.
And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down.
Ready? 57. It's just me and you.
Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. John Ross with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Giants are able to grow their lead. Just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Graham Gano set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I've thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. And he finds McLaurin. And he's got the first down, yardage before being taken down at midfield. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
The 50-yard line.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
So a victory.